to show you how to create an intro and outro video for your YouTube videos through Canva. So you want to log in and you're going to see your home page here, and it's going to have lots of different options for you to choose from. Now, if you've never used Canva before, that's okay. You just log in. There is a free option for you and you can get started right away. So the first thing I'm going to do is type in the toolbar right here. And you can type in anything you want to type in, whatever you're trying to design. For today, I'm just going to type in video. And there are going to be a ton of templates for you to use. And if you want to actually create your own from scratch, you can do that as well. So today I'm going to click the blank one, but you can scroll through here and there are plenty of different options for you to choose from. And the more specific you are, the more options will show up in the area you're looking for. But for today, we'll just click the blank option. So the bottom, you're going to have your time, the length of time that your video is, and you're going to have your workspace here. Now over here, you're going to have a list of tabs. So design, elements, text, brand, uploads, draw, projects, and apps. So the majority of the tabs that you're going to be using when you're creating your videos will be design, elements, text, uploads. And if you have brand colors already, this is a pro option. So you do have to pay to upload your brand. But for the most part, you won't need that because you'll have options to add your colors anyway. So upload is when you've created your video on your device and you want to upload it to Canva, and then you can actually put it into Canva to add different texts and different designs to it. So right now we're just going to start off with a blank page to work with, and I'm going to click elements. So elements are going to have shapes, graphics, images, videos, sounds, anything really that you want to add to a video. So as you can see, this kind of scrolls on and on and on. So there's so many different things that you can choose from. And then of course you can actually edit most of those things once you apply them to your page. So for an intro, I'm just going to stick to intro, but again, this can apply to your outro as well. And I'm just going to put welcome to my channel. See what pops up in graphics. So there's lots of different graphics you can add here. There are photos, there are videos that are already pre-made that you can just drag and drop in there, or you can make them more unique to your style. So I'm not going to put in something that's pre-made, but I did want to show you that option if you're looking to just quickly get in and make one and get out. I'm going to go to the text tab here on the left, and then you're going to have a wide variety of options to choose from. So down here, they've got font combinations. So if you really like the colors and the way that it's showing up, you can use those. You can change the wording and what you want in there. But for the most part, I would stick with up here until you get comfortable with using Canva. So you can click add a text box, this purple box here, but it's very, very small font. So it's difficult to kind of get in there and change what you want. So I would click on add a title, something that you can actually see and adjust and change. And we're just gonna backspace that and type in welcome to my channel. Now that I've typed that in, I can actually change all of, you can add different effects, colors. There's so many different things that you can change within the font. So first is the actual font itself. So there's a drop-down arrow here with a word, that's your font. And you use your sidebar and scroll down and just pick something that appeals to you. If you already have a specific font that you're used to, you can choose that as well. But this is a really great place to get creative and kind of figure out what you like and what you don't like. So I'm just going to click on this. Very fun. Love it. You can change the size of the font. So I'm going to change it to, well, let's do bigger than that. So you can type it in, or you can use the plus and minus button to adjust that. Then you've got your text color, so you can change the color of your text. Now I have my palette here, but you can choose from any default color that's down here, or what you could do is click on the add a new color with the plus here, and it has a whole palette of colors down here on this bar. And you click here to kind of go through. Now let's say you want to do purple, find purple, and then it's got all of these shades in here that you can click on. Every single section you can click on, and it also has the code. So if you want to write that down for the next time and keep a specific color scheme together, you can do that as well. If you have it from online, say you Google the color and you have the code, you can actually type it in here and it will show up and then you can use it. So I'm going to go with, I might do purple. And the next option here, so now this is taking out the fact that I can do italics or bold. And I'm going to, I don't need to align it to the page. I kind of like it where it is. And I'm going to click effects. So up here on your top toolbar, there's effects. You're going to have these options here on the left side for style of effects that you want to add. So there are so many different options in here. And you can curve your words if you want to as well. But I'm not going to do that today, but that is really, really neat that Canva has that option. And let's see, we can do neon. So neon, absolutely love it. I'm going to stick to that. And you can actually change the intensity here. You can type it in the box or you can use the scroll bar here and have it more intense, less intense. Very, very cool. So you can have so many different options to kind of give it your own taste and very, very, give it a unique touch. So I'm going to leave it like that. And I'm going to scroll it up so it's centered to the page. And now I'm just going to go back to elements on the left sidebar here. And I'm going to begin to start adding some things to my video. So let's see what we can find in here. Let's see, I'm going to type in happy audio because you can add some of your own audio to this, kind of with like an intro song. Now up here, you're going to have all the options of graphics, photos. So if you want to jump to something without scrolling, you can use this option as well. So I'm going to click audio. And then you're going to have a list of audio sounds that you can use in your intro or outro. So I'm going to play a couple of these and see which one I like. Okay. It's not quite as fast beat that I want it to be. There we go. We'll do something like that. So now you're going to drag it over and drop it to your video. And now that you're going to have this purple rectangle down here at the bottom. So what you're going to want to do is stretch it out to the length of your video, of your intro, so you can have it as long as you want. So if you want your intro to be longer, again, all you have to do is drag at the bottom here. And you can see that the time is going up 10 seconds, 11. But I'm going to have this shorter. So I'm going to stick to the 5 seconds. And then I'm going to click back on the audio. Now you have different options on your toolbar up at the top now. You're going to have audio effects, adjust, beat sync, and the sound volume. So I'm going to go to audio effects. And this is a really, really cool option. So the fade in and fade out is basically that when you start your video with the audio inside of it, it's going to slowly get louder in the beginning, and then it's going to taper off at the end so that your actual video can begin. And there's a smooth transition between the sound that you put in for your intro and when you begin talking. So let's just do that. And so I can show you how it works quickly. I'm just going to use the scroll bar and have it at 0.5 seconds. And we'll do this one at 0.6. So I know it's really difficult to see, but you can see a slope on these sides to where you've added it. There is a little arrow here with a hand. You're going to drag it back to the beginning, and then there's a play button right here. So you're going to want to press the play button, and let's hear how this turned out. So it's very, very faint. So I think I'm going to add some more time to that. So let's add this in for a little over halfway. I'm going to drag my arrow back. So still not quite where I want it to be. It's kind of hard to hear that difference. So I'm going to have it over like this. So there's only a tiny little peak. Let's drag it back. So now you can hear it go up and back down. So I love this feature so much because it really does make a difference when you're creating videos. So now we've got some audio. I'm going to click the X button here in the search bar, and I'm going to go back to my original elements, and now I can begin creating other things within my video. So let's see if we can have a different effect for this one as well. I'm just going to search down here really quickly. No, okay. So that's okay. So now I'm going to look for some things I want to add in. So let's see if we can get some sparks. Type in sparks and see what we get. Let's go to see all in graphics. Let's see what they have in there. Okay. Ooh, I really like these ones. So they're moving around. So I'm going to drag and I'm going to drop. Now you can't see them because they're the same color as the page. So we're going to have to change the color of that if it will allow. So some of these options do not allow you to change the color of the design, the graphic design that you're adding. So maybe what we'll do is change the background. So once the big page is highlighted, we can change the background color. Or you can simply find a different graphic that is a different color. Some of them, as I said, you can, and some you can't. So I'm going to click the color and let's change it to this gray, purpley gray color. So now you can see it moving around. I'm going to click it and I'm going to change the size of it by holding that dot there and dragging it with my mouse. And I'm going to drag my mouse again to kind of adjust it to where I want it to be. And I really like this one, so I'm going to duplicate it. So these two pages here with the plus, you can click it, duplicate, and now I can drag that over to the other side. And I think I like the way that looks. So I'm going to play this from the top. Very simple, very easy. Absolutely love it. And the same thing applies for your outro. Now, obviously, this is different text, so we can just type in at the end. Thanks for watching. And it's very simple. Now, if you want to have more elements added to this page, you definitely can. So instead of just typing it in, let's see if we can choose a different font here. We'll go with this one. Change the effect here that we want to use. Let's see. I might stick to that one for now. So maybe, let me just delete this, okay? So I'm going to delete that, and now we're going to go to elements and type in thanks for watching. And you can click on videos. Now, what I would suggest if you're going to have something like this, you can have it in that square shape. You're going to have to resize it and drag it back up. So you can have it in the middle like this. You can have it at the bottom. You can place it wherever you like, or you can actually choose a frame to put it in. So if you want it in a specific frame, you're going to click elements. You're going to type in frame. You're going to see the word frames here. Click see all. And that's going to give you a huge variety of shapes you can use. I'm going to try this diamond one here. I'm going to make it a little bit larger. Let's use the dots here. There we go. Align it to the page. Perfect. Okay, and then I'm going to click the clear button in the typing bar, and I'm going to type in thanks for watching. I'm going to go back to the video section, see all, and I'm going to drag and drop that there. So now it will play with inside of that frame. And you can decorate more around it if you'd like. You can get very creative and add all types of things. So what I'm going to do is drag this back over. I have to now adjust the sound. So you can drag it. Oops. I'm going to drag it. Now this is not the length that I need it to be. So what I can do is just adjust the video length. Some audio is going to be, 5 minutes long. Some is only a few seconds. So just keep an eye on that when you're creating your intro and outro. Now I'm going to drag this back. I'm going to press play. Perfect. You can add a photo of yourself. Now I'm going to move this down. So in addition to having that video there, I'm going to add some text. So over on the left bar, I'm going to click elements, like, subscribe. And now you're going to have some graphics here. So I'm going to click see all. And I'm just going to drag and drop some of these graphics over there. So I really like this one here. Put this one here, maybe down here. Okay. And you can add in, what your channel is called or your business name or anything, and a thank you if you want to add that in. And it's very, very customizable. That up here, you can adjust your color as we went through, and you can adjust the sizing of it. Oops, gotta highlight that because I've already typed it out. Then choose the color. There we go. Oops. Okay, paint color. There we go. Okay, so very, very simple. I hope that's helped you today, and I can now play all of this together and see how it looks. Okay, it's going the way that I want it to. Now, again, this is a very kind of simple put together video, but you can get very, very creative with Canva. It's one of my favorite platforms to use when I'm getting different intros and outros and videos. You can do all different types of things with Canva, not even just videos. You can do photos, you can do posts, all kinds of things. So the other thing is you can animate this video as well. Just want to quickly show you that. So if you want it to come in a certain way at the end of the video, you have it pop. And some of the words that you type in as well, you can also do that. But for some reason, it's not allowing me to use an animation button for these letters right now. It may just be the font that I'm using, but I do love that option as well. So after you've created your video, you're going to want to rename it. So up here, there is sorry, my recording. Move it over. There you go. So you can rename it whatever you like. There will be a spot here for you to type that in. You're going to click File, Save, click the Save button. And then here you're going to have share. Now, if you can't see because my video is in the way, there's a big white rectangle with a half of a square with an arrow pointing up that says share. You click that. You're going to have this option here, and then you're going to see the download button right here. You're going to click that. It's going to give you an option for the file type. MP4 video is the suggested, which you should use when you're making YouTube videos. And then you're just going to click the download button, and it will give you the option to save it on your device. So now it's going to load. Up here, you'll see that bar where it's loading. Once that's finished, you'll have your file pop up if you're on your laptop. If you're on your phone, it will be saved into your camera roll. And then you can go to YouTube and upload it from there. I really hope that that's helped you. If you have any questions, put them below in the comments and check out my other videos.